guys, in today's video I am sharing my best tips and tricks on how to change a diaper, as well as I'm sharing my must-have items for diaper changing station. Hi guys, my name is Yana and I am a mom of 3, so I have changed a lot of diapers throughout my life, and in this video I would love to tell you all of the best things that I have learned, that I have figured out, as well as the things that I was taught at the hospital when I would deliver, as well as the things that we figured out as we went on with our kids. So I'm going to start with a list of the must-have items that I think that are diaper changing essentials, because I think I'm kind of on the minimalist side of things. I do not love extra things, and the less things I can use, the better it is going to be for me. So I feel like this is pretty much a minimalist diaper changing essentials list. So hopefully this is helpful to you. And I have a list on my phone, so I'm just going to be reading from the phone. So the items that I feel like are must-haves are obviously diapers, wipes. I feel like the wipes warmer has a bad reputation and everyone is like, oh, this is a waste of money. And I did not invest in the wipes warmer, and I seriously regret it. With all 3 kids, all of them did not like changing their diaper, and all of them were born in like early spring and February, so obviously it was cold. And you guys, you should try it on your own body. Get a wipe and put it against your body and feel how shockingly, actually painful the cold feels. And I'm like, obviously they're not going to like the diaper changing because it hurts when you wipe their little bottoms. So what I used to be doing is that I would grab a bunch of wipes and I would stuff them in my bra so that they can warm up, and it definitely helps. So wipes warmer is something that I would definitely invest in. So I feel like when the cold season comes back again, and if it does not look like she's tolerating the cold wipes again, I probably will invest in the wipes warmer. Waterproof changing mat is a must, obviously, because if it's going to leak or something, it's going to be disgusting. So yes, invest in a decent or not decent, like any waterproof mattress changing mat. Then sheets for the mattress so that it's nice and cozy, and I'm going to tell you, get a few, because after the accidents you do want to change them as soon as the accident happens and throw the other one in the wash. Butt cream or ointment for a diaper rash, and my pediatrician said that it is better to get something with zinc because zinc helps healing the skin. If the skin is just like red or irritated, then it's probably okay to use anything, but I would just get something with zinc right away, because if they start getting like little rash that you can actually see the raw skin, it is better to just use something with zinc so that it helps the healing process to go a little bit faster. Then another thing that not a lot of people know about is having a spray bottle with water, because you can spray them down like when they have a really bad poopy diaper. It's so nice to just spray them down in the front, and it drips down to the bottom, and then you wipe it off so much better than you're just using the wipe. And then another thing, the last one on my list, is having an extra onesie in your diaper changing basket, because if they did have an accident that they have to be changed, it's so much faster to just grab a onesie from the basket and put them into it. So this is my diaper changing must-have list. Now let's talk about the best tips and tricks that I have figured out throughout my life, and I'm pretty sure you are going to appreciate them. So I do not have the numbers of how many I have. Number 1 would be, whenever you are dressing them, so you change the diaper and now you have to put them in the onesie. Sometimes, not sometimes, in like 95% of the times, they do not want to bend their leg. They're just straight ahead, and you cannot put it in the onesie leg. What I was told at the hospital, you can just tickle them on their little foot sole, and they basically jump the leg away from you and bend it, and then it's so much easier to put it. So instead of like forcefully try to bend their leg, just tickle them and they're going to bend the leg for you. Another amazing trick that my husband has figured out that works wonders for the newborns as well as for the bigger babies. My husband figured it out for the bigger babies, because you know how they start rolling and moving around and they have a dirty butt and you're trying to change them and the poop spreads all over the place. You can put your arm across their body so that your elbow is all the way at their face or like their cheek collarbones, and then you will be able to use your hand to help with the diaper changing, but basically your arm is going to be blocking their body from moving, and that works amazing when they start rolling. And then it also works really well for the newborns because it comforts when they have something by their face. They feel like you're cuddling them instead of them just laying all open and all feeling like they're insecure about being all on their backs. So if you have your elbow by their face, they almost feel like you're hugging them, or if sometimes they even do it, the motion as if they're trying to find the breast. So I think they're like very comforted by being in that position when you have your arm there. And then obviously you can finish changing your diaper with both hands. I hope this makes sense because this is literally a lifesaver for both the tiny ones and for the bigger babies. Another very helpful thing is when they're crying, no matter the age, again, if you can change the diaper here and then move your face towards their face and talk right into their faces. With the newborns, I'm pretty sure their vision is not as good, so they don't see you if you're further away. But if you get right into their face and talk to them or sing to them, it comforts them a lot better than if you're just standing up straight and changing their diaper and talking to them. I did mention the waterproof changing mat. However, I also feel like having a changing table or whatever piece of furniture that the mat is laying on should be waterproof as well. We made a mistake with our third daughter and we put the changing table on the unfinished IKEA set of drawers. And you guys, if you have a newborn, if you're just getting ready for having a newborn, you have no idea what's coming your way. The way they poop, and it's the funniest thing, the first few weeks they always pee and poop the moment you change the diaper. You open it up and then it's just coming like shoots out of them. It's not even funny. It's kind of dangerous to be near them, but you kind of have to navigate through it. And you do not want the surface to be something that can absorb things. It should be something that is very easily to wipe. And yes, we made a mistake with our third child that there are some stains on our furniture that cannot be taken out. Another hack to remember is that when you're putting your baby on the changing mattress, I would say put them right in the middle of the mattress, because if you put them too close to the edge, they can shoot their poop out and it can get on the table, like literally off the mattress to the table. Or if you put them way too up high, then if they have an accident, you don't have the space to move them up anymore. So basically, if you put them in the middle, if they have an accident, you have a little bit more space on the mattress where you can put them up and move them over. And I mean, the accident stays below on the mattress, but you still can finish your work on the top part of the mattress. Another thing, as I mentioned about the wipes warmer, that's the hack that I did say already, that if you do not invest into the wipes warmer, be kind to your baby and warm the wipes against your body so that they don't feel the shock of that super cold wipe on their little body. I did mention the spray, that if you put some water in between their legs, if they have a really bad accident, it helps so much with cleaning. You guys literally should try that before you be like, oh, water on the table, it might feel messy. No, try it. Another thing to remember is that the frills on the side of the diaper, make sure that when you put a new diaper on, make sure to straighten it all out, because that protects if they poop. And if a little bit of it spills from into the outside, the frills protect the clothing and you, obviously, because you're handling the baby, from spilling it over onto you. Another thing to remember is that I feel like poop explosion normally happens when they do need to go up a size in the diaper. That when they're too big for the diaper, it means that the poop spills out a little bit more. So I am not 100% sure, but in most of the cases that when I did experience a lot of poop explosions and then I went up a size, that I'm like, okay, they went away because the diaper was not big enough. Also, when you're changing the diaper, especially with the babies who are prone to spitting up, sometimes when you're picking up their legs and pulling up their bottoms, so basically their head becomes lower than their stomach, so that makes them spit up more. What I have found is super helpful, instead of picking up their butt, rolling them to the side and then wiping up from the side helps a lot more with the spitting up. Obviously, have extra wipes and diapers at your diaper changing station so that in case you run out, you have something to fill up right away and you don't feel like there's poop everywhere and you don't have wipes. A thing to keep in mind also is whenever you're setting up your diaper changing station, it is best to have it by the light switch So whenever you're changing the diaper in the middle of the night or whatever time it is best for you to either be able to get some light or have a little bit of light coming into your room so that you don't stumble, so that you don't fall, so that you don't hurt yourself or your baby. Another thing that comes with the bath time, I guess, tips also is after the bath time, when you wrap them up in the towel, do not put them on your bed, put them on the mattress, because the chances are that they might poop or pee into the towel and that might spill on your bed. So just put them on the changing table and put the diaper and their clothing on the changing mattress right after the bath. Also, going back to diaper blowouts, sometimes it's best to just go and take a shower and wash them in the tub rather than wiping with a bunch of wipes. It's probably going to be way faster and definitely cleaner if you just wash them in the shower or a tub rather than wiping. And the last thing on my list is to have a pacifier in your basket with all the diaper changing accessories, because sometimes they get so frustrated and there is no comfort for them. That pacifier is just the thing that is going to help you and save your ears from baby screams and also save them from being super stressed. All right, you guys, and these are all the tips and hacks that I have for you about the changing of the diaper. It's not, I don't know if it was diaper changing 101, because there was a lot more to it than just like really basics, even though those are super important, and if you mess something up, that you will be covered in poop a little bit. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video. In my next video, I am going to share 3 pieces of clothing that are a must for every newborn, and you probably can get away with just having those 3 categories of things for your newborn, especially if you are into minimalism and into more minimal thinking. That video is going to be super helpful for you, because those are basically the only pieces that I am making my newborns wear, because it's the easiest and the most efficient for my life and for my baby. All right, you guys, I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.